Good morning students. Today I will demonstrate interfacing of analog input to the on-chip ADC of microcontroller. So programming of on-chip ADC. So as shown in the block diagram, that is interfacing diagram, and as we have discussed in the class, here we are selecting port 2.5 as our ADC channel where analog input is applied. For analog input, I have considered supply voltage and the pot arrangement. So by varying the pot, I will change the analog input and that input will be applied to ADC. After start of conversion, ADC will convert that analog input and will convert it into digital out. We are going to read digital out on LEDs which are connected to port 4 as per this interfacing diagram. Now I have written the code in Simplicity Studio wherein you could able to see the system clock selected is 12 megahertz. This is the delay subroutine. Already I have discussed in detail configuration register settings and why we have configured all these registers, what are the significance of each register in the class. As we know, XBR for enabling the port 4 configured as an output, port 2.5 configured as an analog input. We have skipped the previous pins of port 2. Reference selected is VDD. The channel selection is 2.5 and connecting AMX0N to ground, we have actually considered input as single-ended. The clock selected is, the clock for ADC is 3 megahertz. By writing 1 to ADC0EN, we have enabled ADC and we have made enable and BG flag 1. As we know, it's a start of conversion. This bit will remain 1 until and unless conversion get complete. As soon as conversion will complete, we are going to send the values of ADC0L and H to port 4 as we want to read the output on LEDs. This code I have compiled and I have downloaded on the hardware. Here I am explaining the setup for ADC. So all should carefully see the setup. Now in this setup, this is our microcontroller board. As I told you, this is our chip, that is C8051F340, which has inbuilt ADC. The port pin we are using as analog input is 2.5. Now if you see the hardware detail, hardware connection, the port P2.5 is available on pin 15 of PL3 connector. So all should note it that if I want to connect 2.5 to the analog input, I need to connect pin 15 of PL3 connector of EPB board to the analog input. So this is our microcontroller and this is my PL3. So as I told you in the demonstration video, the counting of the pin starts as even odd. My right hand side even 1 and left hand side pin number 2. So if I count it 1, 2, likewise this is my pin number 15. This pin number 15 is 2.5 pin. We have to apply analog input with respect to ground. So this second pin is pin number 20, which is ground. So I need these two pins, that is pin number 2.5 and the ground pin from PL3 connector. Now please carefully look at the arrangement, how I have applied the analog input. Now if you see on ASK board, the arrangement is in such a way that the supply, whatever supply is available, we are going to apply that analog input by using the potentiometer. So as I am going to vary the potentiometer, the analog voltage will change and that analog voltage will be applied to 2.5. Now to show you the voltage levels at these pins, I am just showing you the readings at these pins. So the name of this connector on ASK board is PL10. So you could able to see there are 3 pins on PL10 connector. This is my pin number 1, pin number 2 and pin number 3. Right now I am showing voltage at pin number 1. My pin number 3 is ground. So I am connecting DMM ground to the ground and my pin number 1 is my analog input. So right now the reading on DMM, we need to give supply to the ASK board. So right now the reading on this DMM is 3.28. Now if I change the potentiometer position, if I am going to vary potentiometer, according to that analog input will change. So right now it's showing 2.3. So my input is varying. If I show you the minimum input, so minimum input is 0 and if I randomly change it, the maximum analog output I am getting is 3.28. So all please note that in this case my VDD is approximately 3.3 volt. So my input, maximum input is 3.3 volt. My reference is also VDD. So my reference is 3.3 volt. So here the analog input I am going to apply is approximately 3.3. When I am going to connect this 2.5 to pin number 1 and ground to pin number 3, what is the meaning of this connection? That I have applied 3.3 analog input to 2.5. So my input is 3.3, what output I do expect? The D out is equals to V in into 1024 divided by V reference. So here my V in is equals to V reference. So I am expecting output is 1024. If output is 1024, all digital out, all D0 to D9 pins or bits should be 111. Okay. So to observe the output, I have connected LEDs. So we need to connect PL6 to PL8. So this connection is required for LED connection. So now if I reset this, all of you please observe the LED status. So when I am going to reset, now you can observe all the 8 bits are high. Means all bits are 111. Why all bits are 1? Because input is 3.3 volt. Just now I have shown you the input is 3.3 volt, which is equivalent to V reference. So my output is all bits are 111. I have applied delay and remaining 2 bits we are reading on the same LED. Now one more point I want to show you. Now I am going to vary. I am going to change the analog input. I am going to decrease analog input. So whenever you are making change at the input, make sure you are going to reset the system to take the correct reading. So here You could able to see randomly I have changed the input and now bits are randomly changing. This is my 0th bit and this is my highest bit. So if I read this out, I am going to read this bit as 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. So this is my digital out. So I will observe this digital out, and if I do the reverse calculation to verify how much is my V in, I will note down V in DMM and I will cross verify my reading by comparing reading on DMM and reading by calculation by using dout read. So as I decrease this, so right now this is my digital out. If you observe the input at this point, is 2.615. For that I am getting the digital out. So everyone should at least do the calculation, reverse calculation by observing D out. You should be in a position to calculate what is the expected V in, and we can cross verify by noting down the actual V in applied to your ADC. So again I am going to decrease the input. If I am making it 0, these 2 bits are there, but I am expecting the output should be 0, 0. But since some drop I am getting, so yes, output is 0, 0 for 0 input. And if I increase it to the maximum value, that is to 3.3 volt, all bits are 1, 1, 1. So this is the simple demonstration how you can able to verify the ADC. So in actual application, instead of applying this demo analog input, imagine that you have connected your sensor at 2.5 and your sensor output you are applying to your microcontroller, and according to the sensor output, microcontroller will give you digital out. Either you can display it on LED, or you can display it on LCD, or you can read it on serial terminal. Thank you.